Hi, it's Cara and welcome to my November TBR. I know I say this like all the time, but like where did the year go? Also, I'm a little bit sunburned. It's starting to become a tan now, but probably wearing tomato wasn't the best idea, but we're going with it. So there are 3 books that I was working on at the end of October that I'm carrying through into November. The first of those is The Deathless Girls by Karen Millward Hargrave. This is a young adult Brides of Dracula retelling, and it is featuring Jewish mythology, I believe, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm about 87 pages in and I can't wait to keep going on this. Another book I'm currently in the middle of is Gods of Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno Garcia, and honestly this is one of the floppiest books I've ever read and I'm loving it. It's a Mayan god of death mythology story. I'm following Cassiopeia in the 20s in the Yucatan area, and I'm 46 pages into this and I'm also really enjoying it. I really love the atmosphere and vibe of this, but it's not like beautiful writing. It's like beautiful plot and like the way Cassiopeia is like embedded in the world. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm also currently reading, I don't have the dust jacket on it because I'm currently reading it, The Merciful Crow by Margaret Owen. This is fantasy with caste system, and I believe they are mercy killers and they're dealing with the plague, and so we follow Fi, who's a mercy killer of the Crow caste. And I think different castes have different types of magic or like roles, I guess. Yeah, so I'm like a single chapter into this. I've barely started, but I'm also really enjoying it. I'm going to continue as soon as I finish filming these videos today. There are a bunch of new releases I want to read this month, but I'm going to like skim over those. I also have a secret TBR video I'm going to not talk about today, but you'll see it when it comes out. But I do have a number of other things I already have in my possession, so they're not upcoming new releases, that I would also love to try and get to in the month of November. So we have To Be Taught If Fortunate by Becky Chambers, which is the novella by Becky Chambers. I know this is about like terraforming using people. So in the future, instead of terraforming planets to sustain human life, explorers of the galaxy transform themselves, is the plot of this. I am really excited to read this. A couple of books I've been in the middle of for a few months, but my reading slump kind of hit, so I let them slide. We have Of Fire and Stars, which is a female-female romance where we follow the princess who is going to marry the prince, but she falls in love with his sister, I believe. I'm 58 pages into this. I'm 42 pages into Ambelo by Lara Elena Donnelly. I don't really understand the plot of this, but it's very like Rococo 20s inspired design, 20s and 30s, just maybe even 40s inspired design. It says, meet a smuggler, a dancer, and a spy during a decadent era just before a political coup. Sorry, the angle might be a bit different. I ran out of camera space. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about Ambelo. So it says, meet a smuggler, a dancer, and a spy during a decadent era just before a political coup is about to set the city on fire. So, I believe this is a historical fantasy, and that sounds really awesome, and I'm really excited to continue with this. Both of these I was excited about at the time I picked them up, but I got really slumpy, so I put them off, but I'm definitely keen to finish them before the end of the year. A book that was on my like 5-star sequels predictions, that's why I need to read that by the end of the year, is Undying by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the sequel to Unearthed, which I really enjoyed. It's nice and short. It's like just 300 pages. Yeah, like 308. So it's only just over 300 pages. I really enjoyed the first book. I listened to it on audio, but I think I'll physically read Undying. and it's a duology. So once I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, this is like Indiana Jones in space. I feel like this second one won't be as much. It will be more like fighting aliens adventure, but I'm really excited to see how it plays out. A couple of recent releases I have that I would love to get to ASAP, so it might not end up being November, but we'll try. I have The Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang. This is the sequel to The Poppy War, which I read last year and absolutely adored. So I can't wait to read this, but it is a beast. It is like 650 pages. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I'm really not in a good filming headspace today, apparently. But The Poppy War is a Chinese-inspired fantasy that the first one focused, like, was inspired by the rape of Nanking, and I'm interested to see where this one goes. It features shamanism and like military strategy, and I have heard only good things about this from people who loved the Poppy War, so I'm really excited to read this. This one's a conclusion to a series actually. This is The Warrior Moon by K. Arsenault Rivera, also a chunky boy. It's also like 650 pages. This one mixed things on this series as a whole, because it definitely is not our own voices and it takes some liberties that can be a bit offensive to people. Also I've heard, like, check out some own voices reviews about this, but I was really hooked by the romance in the first one, so I'm desperate to see this series out, though I probably won't pick up more from K. Arsenault Rivera after this series is over. But I am attached, so I'm like hesitantly reading. But yeah, be very aware. It's definitely not without faults, especially in the regards to the representation. This is pitched as a Mongol-inspired fantasy, but it's not own voices, and it does have some stereotypical things that probably are problematic. But I do hope to finish this series super soon, and this is the final book in the trilogy. It is also a female-female romance. And the final recent release that I have on this November TBR that I just really want to get to pretty soon, which is also a finale to a series, and that's Five Dark Fates by Kendara Blake. This is the final book in the Three Dark Crowns series, and this is a young adult fantasy following triplet princess queens things that they have to fight for the throne. And the only alive person at the end is the winner. So things have definitely gone down from the start of the series to now, but I can't wait to see how it concludes. So those are all the books I'm hoping to read in the month of November, plus a secret TBR, plus as many new releases as I can fit in. A lot of books are coming out in November that I'm hyped about, but if you want to check that out, check out my end of the year anticipated releases, which I'm pretty sure I filmed. I think I filmed that, but now I'm nervous and can't remember. But there are a lot of things coming out, so I'm sure you know about a lot of them, and I will try and fit in as many of those as well. I don't know how much space I'm gonna have. Some high priorities for me are the Starless Sea, the Toll, and the Queen of Nothing are the ones that I think I'll prioritize. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I know it's been a while since I've done a sit down video, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.